It's Tony here in Pop-Pop's Workshop, and we are trying to fix instead of toss today. Repair, not replace. So this has got a kind of a wonky wing. This one's more sturdy. This is a wonky. So I've done some initial exploration, and we're going to go through some steps with you as to how I think I can make this a little more solid and fix another issue with the chair. So give me a second. We'll get this on its back. We'll get everything where it needs to be so you can see what I'm going to do to it. All right, so trying to think like an upholsterer, which I am not. The side panel I thought needed to come off so I could find out what's going on here. So I started to loosen this, and I realized, okay, I got to come down and get this welting. I don't know. Is this welting? If you're an upholsterer, let me know. I'm not. I don't know. So we'll find out. But I got this off, and as I'm pulling it off, I noticed something. This leg, there's two pieces of plywood in here, and the leg really wasn't attached to the inner piece. So I drilled a hole, and I put a screw in there. Then I noticed those two pieces of plywood are not fastened together. You can kind of see they twist. Well, if they don't twist, you've got more stability in the leg, which I'll have to reclamp that. But so I'm going to run a couple of screws in there, and then we'll talk about something else I'm going to do. So give me a second to get this reclamped. I'll be right back with you. All right, so we got this clamped up out of the way so it doesn't bash me in the head. And we're going to just run some Kreg pocket hole screws. This is a 2-incher. We're going to run this through and try to fasten these together. There, that's better. But if one is good, two is great. We'll run another one in here. That is solid. So we'll maybe put a couple over here preemptively to stop that from doing anything worse. But then what we're going to have to do is, the extra problem is that the sides have worn down over time, so the support that they were getting from the edges is not there anymore. The middle springs are doing great. This is an old chair. We got it secondhand, and we thought it only had a few months of life, and it's lasted a long time, years, in fact. So it's one of those things where it's a comfortable chair. You really don't want to throw it away. Can you repair it? Well, in this case, we've got this solid. Now I just need to run some boards and maybe pocket hole them in from side to side here, maybe 3 boards. And that should give us the cross support that we need to give this thing maybe a few more years of life. So I'll get those set up, and you can come back and watch me put those in. Yeah, I'll do it. There we go. Okay. So we'll have a support here, a support there. We'll see how that goes. And if we decide that there's not enough cushion in the seat now, we have room to stuff cushioning into both areas here. So that'll even pad it out more if we want. But it has certainly secured the frame, sturdified it up a little bit. I don't think that's a word, but we're going to go with it. And we got more stability here. So all around, I believe when I'm finished, I'll have added a couple more years of life to something that might have gotten tossed out. Repair, don't replace. All right, a few staples to pull, and then we'll staple it back in place. Hopefully it looks okay. I had to switch to needle nose pliers. Couldn't find mine. Someone had evidently liberated my pliers, and then I asked for needle nose pliers. Oh, okay. I don't want to give you my good ones, and it comes up with these. Which are mine? I don't know how these things happen. That's fine. Huh. Okay. Well, it's sturdier, much sturdier. In fact, I think it may be sturdier than the day we bought it. So we've added some life, and hopefully that answers a question for you of repair or replace. For us, this is going to save us some money, and it's a good old chair, so there's no reason to toss it out if I could just spend a little time in the workshop, a few minutes. I think it took me total, without the filming, we all know how filming slows things down, without the filming, maybe 15, 20 minutes of fixing on this chair to get it to where it is. So that's well worth 15 minutes of my time to put a couple of years of life back into a great old chair that's comfortable and familiar. So hopefully you're doing something fun in the shop, repairing instead of replacing, and you have a great day. Thank you again for coming to watch the video. We really appreciate that. And remember, you can do this.